Oleksandr Usyk wants to defend his heavyweight title against Deontay Wilder. Now, this has some people talking, people saying, yo, Wilder doesn't deserve this, Usyk's ducking this guy, that guy, he's only going in for money fights, legacy fights, this and that. But to be fair to Usyk, he's earned the right to pick, realistically. I mean, Usyk's beaten everyone he needed to beat. Dubois twice, he beat Joshua twice, he beat Fury twice. I think he's earned it. He deserves, if anyone deserves to pick their next opponent, it's Oleksandr Usyk. I mean, Wilder, is he the most deserving guy? Not really. You know, he's 1-2 since December of 2023, so in the last 2 years, pretty much, he's only had one win. He's not ranked in the top 10 by anyone, the WBC, WBA, WBO, IBF, or even Ring Magazine. None of them have Deontay Wilder in their top 10. His last win was against some guy called Tyrell Anthony Herndon, is it? Something like that. He's not even got a Wikipedia page, so that's how you know he's crap. Well, not crap, but unknown, I should say. No disrespect to Tyrell over here, but boxing and combat sports in general, Michael Bisping says it all the time. It's all about what have you done for me lately. And lately, Wilder's not done that much. But throughout his career, he was a devastating fighter. I mean, he won 40 fights in a row. Overall, he's got 43 knockouts out of 44 wins. Like, come on, bro, that's insane. He had 11 consecutive WBC title defenses, and he only lost against really high competition. He lost against Fury twice, Joseph Parker, and Jaylee Zhang. Like, that's some good competition right there. That's tough matches. Over the span of his career, I think when we look back at this in 20, 30 years, I think it's going to look really good on Usyk's resume. Whereas if Usyk fights a guy like Wardley or Caballel, we don't know how that's going to turn out for his career and his legacy, so I don't think Usyk wants to risk that. So this begs the question, if Wilder doesn't deserve to fight Usyk, who does? Who is the definitive next in line number one contender after Wilder and Usyk get their fight done, their money fight done, get their bag and run? I think Fabio Wardley's the guy, I can't lie. Current WBO champion, that's the one belt Usyk is currently missing because he relinquished it. He's beaten Joseph Parker, he beat Justice Hooney. He made two really good comebacks in those last two fights. Against Hooney, he was down 7 rounds, 8 rounds, something like that. And against Parker, two judges had Joseph Parker leading the scorecards by round 11, which is when Joseph Parker got knocked out. So Wardley, for some reason, in round 10, he just picks it up, doesn't he? He's ranked number 1 by the Ring Magazine. He's 20-0, 1 draw. That was against Fraser Clark. And the next fight against Fraser Clark knocked him out in the first round. He's some new blood, he's some fresh meat, a new face in heavyweight we haven't seen before at the top of the division. Because for years and years and years, it's pretty much just been Usyk, Wilder, Joshua and Fury. And Ruiz for a short stint, he popped up. But those are the main names that have been dominating heavyweight boxing. So it would be nice to see some fresh challengers. I mean, Dubois is already getting kind of stale. He's already lost to Usyk twice. He had the Joshua fight. Only name left for Dubois to cross off, well, last big name anyway, is Tyson Fury pretty much, but I don't see them fighting. That's a whole different video altogether. Wardley's a good fighter as well. Like, he only had I think 4 unlicensed fights before turning pro. And he's a really solid fighter. He's got a good chin. He always swings back when he's getting pressed against the ropes. When people are putting it on him, always swings back. And turns it up in round 10. He wobbled Joseph Parker in round 10. Finished Parker in round 11. And then against Justice Hooney, he was losing the fight. And then, boom, knocked him out in round 10. Yeah, it was a dodgy count. People saying the camera sort of cut away to the crowd on the video if you go back and watch it. But he's got heavy hands. He's quite fast. He's got a decent head movement too. So I think Wardley would be a good challenge. Well, I think Usyk could beat him, but I'm just saying, from the pool we have, Wardley would, at the moment, be the most deserving and probably the best challenge for Usyk right now. Another option that we have is Agit Caballel, or Ajit. I don't know how you pronounce the first name, so I'm just going to call him Caballel. 26-0, 18 KOs. Last beat Jaylee Zhang back earlier in 2025. The same show as Bivol vs Beterbiev 2, Last Crescendo. Great win, by the way. Jaylee Zhang, he's a real menace. Knocked out Deontay Wilder, so on. He took the O from formerly undefeated fighters Frank Sanchez and Arslanbek Makhmudov. He's another guy that we can boost up into the higher echelons of the heavyweight division. Some new blood we've not seen before at the top of the top of cards. Could be a future world champion, in my opinion. His fighting looks good so far. Great bodywork, by the way. I mean, against Zhang, got him with the body shots. Against Makhmudov, also got him with the body shots. Really, really solid bodywork. The new body snatcher, some may say. Anyway, the only thing with Kabayel is I really don't think he's going to beat Usyk. I think Usyk would decimate him, simply because he is quite plodding, he's quite slow from the fights I've seen. He seems very slow, and I just think Usyk would use his speed and his footwork, and he'd be able to control the range a lot more. He'd be able to stay away from Kabayel's body shots, which are what tend to, as of recent anyway, tend to set Kabayel apart from the other fighters and allow him to beat other fighters like Zhang and Makhmudov. But I'm just saying, I think he would be a good option for a new fighter for Usyk to go against. So I just found out that Kabayel actually has a fight coming up this weekend, 10th of January, against this upcoming undefeated Polish boxer, Damian Kniba. He's 17-0, so Kabayel, if he beats Kniba, I think that would really help him push him towards an Usyk fight over Wardley, but I still think they're going to give it to Wardley anyway. Kabayel really cannot afford to lose this fight, otherwise it's going to set him back really, really far. So he's got to be careful in this one, because Kniba, he can be dangerous, man. Third option, which I think some of you will really like, Moses Itauma, the 21-year-old from the UK, born in Slovenia or Slovakia. Last fight, he TKO'd Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte, he was a really good fighter back in his day. Beat Derek Chisora, had a good scrap with Anthony Joshua. Itauma's 13-0, 11 knockouts. This guy is absolutely unreal. I've done a video or two about him before, and I'll say it again. He is fast, he's powerful, he's got great head movement, he's got good feints, and he's smart for a boxer as well. Against Dillian Whyte, he got the round one TKO, but he wasn't rushing in, chin in the air, swinging punches, just being all aggressive. No. He was calm, cool, collected, picked his shots, boom, hit Dillian Whyte with a good right hand, I think, from memory. I really can't remember. And I think this would be Usyk's toughest matchup. Skill for skill, bar for bar, band for band. Moses Itauma would have the greatest chance right now of anyone beating Oleksandr Usyk, because he's faster than everyone and he's strong. Both of them are southpaw. Usyk just has the experience edge. I think Usyk definitely is the stronger boxing IQ just through, being multi-time undisputed champion, multiple weight classes, multiple different fighters, age in general. I think Itauma would be a very good matchup. I would love to see Usyk versus Itauma before Usyk retires. Usyk said he's only got 2 or 3 more fights left in his career, then he's done. So I don't think this will happen. I wish it did. But Usyk, he just wants his bag and he wants out, which I can respect that. Usyk's earned it. So, good on Usyk. But Itauma, he needs to get past Jermaine Franklin first, January 24th. This would be a generational fight, though. Let me know who you think deserves to fight Usyk first, because Wilder doesn't deserve it, but they're going to do it. But after that, after Wilder, Usyk's only got 1 or 2 more fights after that, so who should get the final fight against Usyk? Let us know. See you in the next one.